old schoolhouse, wooden building built in 1905 in very remote country in Florida, where her grandparents taught as a math teacher. And the second one is the soaring Gothic cathedral that you all know, the Cathedral of Amsterdam in France, Paris, in the middle of Seine, which was built which was built a long time ago, but underwent 2 times reconstruction in 12th century and the 14th century, and most importantly in 2019, you remember in the newspaper that it went, like our Namdaemun, it went a huge, horrific fire. But the French people, each time they reconstructed this cathedral, Amsterdam, they did better than the original one. So now the Cathedral Amsterdam became one of the most amazing work of art and marvel of technology, modern technology and architecture. So I thought about how was this possible, and because French people asked them, how can you make better than before, whenever each time they are faced with this kind of fire or construction difficulty challenge, and they overcame challenges and make it better. So the recently a female president, Maureen McInnes, says that mission of Yale University is 2 things. One is the old wooden small country schoolhouse, which is open to anyone who wants to learn or dream of future. And then this is a universal. Universal means to everyone. Universal house of knowledge and education. The other is this the most bright and amazing tower of in the world, art of work, that Cathedral Amsterdam. So I can go on more, but since we have less time, I would like to ask you, as the final question, you who graduated LA University, Yale, what your mission or responsibility to society, country, whether it's America or Korea, and to the world is. And I would like to ask MDA students also think about that question, what your missions after you graduate your MDA or your college, Korea or whatever, later to at home or think about it. So yeah, that's my last questions.
That's a very difficult question. However, I think one thing I think a lot about is to what extent, how longer am I going to be in this journey of trying to prove something to myself? And a difference I do see among my American friends, like from Yale, versus like my Korean friends who go to like nice universities like Sky, is that my friends in America, I feel, do think that Yale was a privilege, and that's how I want to think about it. Whereas 스카이를 나온 사람들은 굳이 그 대학교를 나왔다는 게 자기의 특권이라고 생각을 많이, 그러니까 그렇게 하는 분들을 많이 뵙지를 못한 것 같아요. 그러니까 내가 열심히 했으니까, 이 정도의 대학을 갔으니까 당연히 이 정도의 사회적인 보장은 돼야지 라는 시선을 많이 제가 경험을 했다면, 예일 같은 경우에는 그래, 나는 이제 예일 나왔으니까 이제 그러니까 무한대로 가능성이 있으니까 나는 그럼 무엇을 해야 되는가? I think there's like a kind of like a cultural difference there in terms of sentiments. But I choose to be more of the former, where I don't think I deserve anything just because I went to Yale. You know, I studied harder than the average student in high school, so I got in. I had a great time. It was super stressful, but I had a great time. And now that's over. That episode is over. However, because I feel like my words have a little bit more power than someone who didn't go to college, right? I am driven to think, well, in terms of filmmaking, how serious am I going to be in terms of like my career? And I don't really think of like filmmaking in terms of, oh, you know, I want to make this film, that film, and like want to submit to this festival and the prestige, I want the red carpet. Obviously, that'd be very nice. However, I do think it's like an act of love. Like, I think because I was able to graduate from a place like Yale without debt, because I was able to meet very fascinating people there, I think my goal that I have as a person, where I can actually spread my ideas and like my love to the world, I do think got bigger. And that to me is what an elite is, and that's what I like aspire to be. So to me, I'm not really answering the question once again, but for me, filmmaking is an act of love. I want to tell stories where people actually felt touched. And I don't think I would have so strong of a framework and so strong of like a mission statement if I didn't go to a college that has so much weight. 조금 길어져도 괜찮아요.